The nightmares had gotten so painful that Roberto Pickering started drinking himself to death.
When I got back from Iraq, I felt like an eggshell, and I was just doing all this self-destructive behavior that I could think of to not feel anything at all.
The Marine sniper was prescribed 14 different drugs as he battled post-traumatic stress until he turned to pot.
I stopped all the pills cold turkey, and I picked up cannabis because, in my opinion, it was either find relief or suicide.
He's one of a growing number of veterans who say medical marijuana is helping treat PTSD symptoms and is a less addictive alternative to opioids.
I think we're desperately seeking new treatments for PTSD.
Near Phoenix, Dr. Sue Sisley is running the first FDA-approved trial of its kind.
We believe cannabis will reduce the severity of the PTSD symptoms.
23 states list PTSD as a qualifying condition for medical marijuana. But a recent report funded by the VA found there's not enough hard evidence to make firm conclusions about the drug's effectiveness.
What might feel good in the short term is not necessarily good in the long term. And rather than look at anecdote and stories, let's look at the overall picture.
Roberto Pickering just wants more research done.
They're coming back from a war, and they're fighting a new war here in America, and that war is a suicide and opioid epidemic.
A battle he hopes to fight with a different weapon. Gabe Gutierrez, NBC News, Phoenix.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.